Hey there, everybody. Thomas Wood with Basecamp Trading. It is Friday, October 7th. We had non-farm payroll today, so had a lot of volatility in some of these markets. Not as much as usual, but still a pretty decent amount. Had some really good trade opportunities. One of the markets I want to talk about, one of the opportunities I want to talk about is the Russell, and it's on a 5-minute chart. Now, we had the initial setup was actually a long setup this morning. Okay, we were looking for it to break high after the stock market opened. It rallied and immediately turned around. Okay, now what happens when you have a failed bullish signal? If you're in the trading room, you should know this answer. If you're a member of Basecamp Trading, you should know this answer if you've been with anything with me. A failed bullish signal is oftentimes bearish. Okay, so what do? You look for a support level, and if it breaks that support, then you look for your short. Well, your first short entry was the break below 44 support on this pivot low. Second entry was a trend line, break below the trend line right here at about 41. We then retraced back up, retested the broken trend line, now as resistance, for what we call a last kiss, and we started to go into this congestion period, this consolidation zone here. When we came down and we broke out of this consolidation zone, you had a really good short opportunity. The reason this was really good is because not only were you breaking down through the support, but you also had a bearish cycle candle that set up at the same time. So you had a bearish engulfing with a bearish cycle all lining up on that breakdown. And then you can see you proceeded to sell off from 36.5 support all the way down to a low of 26. So you had about a 10-point drop, a little less than a 10-point drop before going back into consolidation and then just breaking out to the upside. So great job to everybody in the trade room that was able to take advantage of that trade. It also ended up being a bear flag on a 30-minute chart. So you had a high-low reversal on the 30s, a failed bullish signal plus a support break, a last kiss on the 5-minute, plus a bear flag on the 30, plus a consolidation breakout, plus a bearish engulfing, all led to this drop that worked out really well. So nice job trading today for everybody in the trade room that took that trade. Also the ones in bonds and in gold. But that's all I have for you for today. I'll see you in the trading room bright and early on Monday morning. And until next time, happy trading.